So, you've booked a flight. Fantastic. You've packed your bags, you've got your passport, and you've probably spent hours scrolling through pictures of perfect beaches and ancient buildings. You're ready for an adventure. But hold on a second. Are you ready for a real adventure? Or are you just preparing for a glorified photo shoot? There's a huge difference, you see. One version involves you standing in front of a monument, smiling awkwardly for a picture you'll post online. The other version involves you accidentally ordering something you can't pronounce and discovering it's the most delicious thing you've ever tasted. I'm here to talk about the second one, the one where you come back with stories, not just souvenirs. Let's be honest, the best way to understand a place is through its stomach. It's a universal truth. You can read all the history books you want, but nothing tells you about a culture faster than its food. I'm talking about the little food stall down a side alley that has a line of locals wrapped around the corner. That's your goldmine. Forget the fancy five-star restaurant with the English menu for a moment. Go where the grandmas are cooking. Ask what's good. Point at something mysterious. Be brave. You might end up with a spicy surprise or a sweet revelation, but either way, you've participated. You've had a genuine moment. It's about more than just eating. It's about sharing a meal. Food is the great connector. It's where families gather, where friends laugh, and where traditions are passed down. When you join a local festival and try the special holiday cake, you're not just eating dessert. You are tasting a piece of their history, a slice of their joy. You're biting into a story that's been told for generations. It's a powerful thing, connecting with people without even needing to speak the same language. Your happy, full belly will do all the talking for you. Trust me on this one. Think of it like this. Anyone can look at a beautiful painting in a museum, but imagine being invited into the artist's studio. You get to see the messy brushes, smell the paint, and hear the story behind the masterpiece. That's what choosing local food is like. It's the behind-the-scenes tour of a culture. It's messy, it's chaotic, and it's absolutely wonderful. So, make a promise to yourself on your next trip. Step away from the familiar and take a leap of faith into a bowl of something new. Your taste buds and your memory book will thank you for it. Alright, let's talk about the tourist hotspots. You know the ones. The big tower, the famous statue, the bridge everyone takes a picture on. And yes, you should probably see them. They are famous for a reason, after all. But here's the secret. They are the opening act, not the main event. Spending your entire trip moving from one crowded landmark to another is like going to a music festival and only listening to the sound checks. You're missing the real performance. The magic of a place isn't in the postcard view, it's in the streets that aren't on the map. So how do you escape the tourist bubble? It's easier than you think. Pick a direction and just walk. Get intentionally lost for an hour. See where the quiet streets lead you. You might find a beautiful little park where locals are playing chess, or a tiny bookstore run by an old man who has a story for every book on the shelf. These are the places that don't have entry fees or long lines. The only price of admission is your curiosity. This is where you'll feel the actual rhythm of the city, not the manufactured beat designed for visitors. The goal is to see how people actually live. Where do they buy their groceries? Where do they take their kids to play? Where do they go for a coffee on a lazy Sunday morning? Visiting a local supermarket or a neighborhood park can be more insightful than visiting the biggest museum in the country. You see the real products, the real interactions, the real everyday life that happens long after the tour buses have gone home. It's a simple shift in perspective, moving from a spectator to a quiet observer of daily life. And please, talk to people. I know it can be intimidating. What if they don't speak your language? What if you say the wrong thing? But a simple hello in their language, paired with a genuine smile, can open up a whole new world. Ask the shopkeeper for a recommendation. Compliment the street musician on their beautiful song. Most people are proud of their hometowns and are happy to share a piece of it with someone who shows a real interest. You'll find that the greatest souvenirs you bring back are the conversations you had with strangers. Now, I'm not saying you need to become fluent in a new language before you go. Nobody expects you to show up quoting local poetry, but learning a few basic phrases, oh, that is a superpower. Hello, goodbye, please, thank you, and delicious. These are the magic words. They show respect. They show you're trying. They show that you see the people around you, not just the scenery. It's the difference between demanding service and politely asking for help. It transforms you from just another tourist into a welcome guest. Think about it from their side. Imagine if someone came to your hometown and made an effort to speak your language, even if they stumbled over the words. You'd smile, right? You'd probably be more willing to help them, to point them in the right direction, to share a little bit of your world. It's a small effort that pays huge dividends in goodwill. It breaks down walls and builds tiny bridges of connection. Plus, it's fun. Trying to pronounce new sounds and seeing the surprised and happy look on someone's face when you get it right is a reward in itself. Beyond just words, look for community events. Is there a local market happening on Saturday? A free concert in the park? A neighborhood festival? Go to there. These are the places where culture is alive and kicking. You get to see families interacting, listen to local music, and feel the energy of the community. You don't even need to understand everything that's going on. Just being there, soaking it all in, is a form of participation. It's a chance to be part of the celebration, not just a bystander watching from the sidelines. And remember, your best tool is always your smile. It's the one word that is understood in every single language on earth. When you're lost, when you're confused, when you accidentally walk into a private party, just smile. It communicates that your intentions are good. It's a universal sign for I come in peace. Being open, friendly, and curious will get you much further than any guidebook. It invites kindness, and more often than not, kindness is what you'll receive in return. So pack your bags, learn a few words, and get that smile ready. So, what have we learned? We've learned that a real adventure isn't about ticking boxes off a list. It's about getting your hands dirty, sometimes literally. It's about embracing the unexpected and finding joy in the small, authentic moments. True cultural immersion is about connection, connecting with the food, the people, and the rhythm of a place. It requires you to be a little brave, a little foolish, and a lot curious. It's about stepping outside of that comfortable air-conditioned bus and into the beautiful, unpredictable chaos of the real world. The next time you travel, I challenge you. I dare you to do one thing that scares you a little. Try the food you can't identify. Start a conversation with a stranger. Wander down a street that isn't in your travel guide. Attend an event where you're the only foreigner. These moments of vulnerability are where the best stories are born. They are the moments that will stick with you long after your tan has faded. Because travel shouldn't just be about seeing new places. It should be about letting new places see you too. Don't just be a consumer of culture. Be a participant. Be a guest who is gracious, respectful, and eager to learn. The world is a massive, incredible, and wonderfully diverse place, filled with billions of people who have stories to share. All you have to do is be willing to listen. Your journey will be so much richer for it. You'll come home not just with photos, but with a new perspective. You might even come home with a new favorite dish that you'll try to recreate in your own kitchen forever. And now, the adventure is yours. The stage is set. Go out there and make some memories that can't be captured in a photograph. Dive in head first, be open to everything, and laugh when things go wrong, because they definitely will. And when you get back, share your stories. Tell us about the strange fruit you tried, the kind person who helped you, the song that got stuck in your head? Let's keep this conversation going, because the more we share, the more we learn, and the smaller and friendlier this big world becomes. Stay curious, my friends,